There we go. Ooh. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. You know, we are just 4 days away from summer, but it already feels like it's mid-July. It is hot out here. Today we've got about a 12-mile-an-hour wind out of the east, kind of northeast. The water's stained pretty bad, but it's not too bad. We got a rising tide, and the barometric pressure is kind of falling. It slightly falls and then it starts to go back up again tonight. There's definitely fish in here, and they're definitely chasing bait. There we go. All right, awesome, pretty little redfish. Well, I just noticed that the spinner on my little weedless flashy spinner setup broke off. I don't know when that happened. I don't know if that happened while I was fighting that fish, or if it happened before. Well, I'm out here today on a Wednesday. I came out here after work. We're actually going out of town this weekend. We're gonna go do a big Father's Day thing for Kelsey's grandpa. So I figured I'd get out here during the week and try to catch a few fish. When that spinner broke off of this lure, it left a little wire that it was attached to. So I don't think it's that big of a deal if the spinner's gone necessarily, but I don't really want that wire sticking out. So I'm gonna just pinch that thing off of there real quick. And then I think we'll continue to work this shoreline. If y'all saw my video a couple weeks ago, I was out here at the same shoreline and managed to land 3 or 4 redfish pretty much back to back. So I figured I'd come out here again today and try my hand at that. There we go. There, that ought to work. I've just been going from one extreme to the other on water clarity. Last week when I was fishing the Wilson's Cut area, the water was so clear it made it tough just because the fish could see you. But here it's like fishing in chocolate milk. I need something kind of in between, you know? I'm getting a few thumps here and there, but so far just that one redfish. This is a really cool spot to fish though. This nice sandy beach, and then all these mesquites back behind you with the wildflowers tucked in between. See, look at this. This is just Texas right here. Mesquites, Indian blankets, and the Laguna Madre. I mean, does it get any more Texas than that? I'm seeing a lot of activity just beyond casting distance, and it's got me thinking it might be a good idea to get back in the kayak before it gets dark and go drift this shoreline. Just paddle on out there and let it blow me back in. Let's try the popping cork right here. Let's give the old cork a try right here. I can cast it a little further because it's got a little more weight to it. And that might be the key right now, is to be able to reach out there and get these fish. Well, there went a fish just right here. Oh man, apparently I wasn't recording, but I'm hooked up to one right here. Now that's a Texas scene, isn't it? Now you've got mesquite trees, the wildflowers, Laguna Madre, and a beautiful redfish. Awesome. I caught that redfish by constantly reeling this popping cork in. I never let it stop. I would give it a good pop like this and then just keep slowly reeling. And then another good pop and just keep slowly reeling. And I think what that's doing is keeping that gulp mullet right off the bottom. And it's keeping a little action in that little curly tail. Let's try this guy again. Let's try the old gambler. Mr. Gambler, you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, don't come off there. You are fighting like a wild man. Ooh, guess what we've got? That's a decent trout. Oh, yep, that is a decent trout right there. Man, that's crazy. That is almost identical to what I caught last time I was out here. I ended up catching, I think I caught 3 redfish and 1 decent trout. I mean, that's more than decent. I'm close to my kayak, so I'm tempted to measure him, but I'm not that close. So I'm not gonna keep him out of the water that long. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I sure hope y'all enjoyed this little outing as much as I did for a quick trip after work. I'm pretty happy with this. A couple reds and a trout, you know. I've had lots of weekends where I didn't do that well. So it's always just great to get out, get a little exercise in that kayak, and then a bonus is catching some fish and spending some time in this beautiful stretch of the Laguna Madre. I just love it out here. And here, just while I've got you, take a look at this sunset. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel by subscribing. It means a ton to me and keeps me motivated to make these videos. I love doing it, so I sure hope y'all enjoy watching them. As always, I put out a new video every Tuesday. Y'all have a blessed week, and I'll see you next time.